Bonjour, j'espère que vous passez des bonnes vacances pour le Noël et le Nouvel An. Je vais parler un peu de chapitre 4. Alors, d'abord, le temps. On peut dire quelle heure est-il? What time is it? Quelle heure est-il? Il est, and then we can answer what time it is. Il est 1 heure. It is 1 o'clock, which would suggest that you're saying 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is going to be 13 hours, so 13 heures. But you can also say il est 1 heure de l'après-midi. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, de l'après-midi. This is on page 113 of chapter 4, if you want to follow along with me in your book. So it goes through how you say the different times. If you wanted to say 2 o'clock, 2:10, you just add the 10. 2 heures is 2 o'clock. 2 heures, 10, 2:10. 2 heures et quart is 2:15. It's literally 2 hours and a quarter. So in English, we would say 2:15. So you would say 2 heures et quart, 2 and a quarter. 2:30, you could say 2 heures et demie, 2 and a half, or in English 2:30. So 2 heures et demie is 2:30. Minuit, midnight, and midi is noon, or midday. Midi is how I remember that. Midnight, minuit, you know the word nuit, I think, la nuit, you should. So looking at these examples, you could also say, if it's 20 to 3, you say, il est 3 heures moins 20, minus, it's 3 o'clock minus 20. Il est 3 heures moins 20, or il est 3 heures moins le quart. It's 2:45, or 3 minus 15. Il est 3 heures moins le quart. So now I'll tell you a little bit about what might be a sort of average day of a person. Just make it up, but ok, à 7 heures du matin, je me lève, et à 7h30, je mange le petit déjeuner, et je prends mon café. J'aime bien le café. Et puis, je mange le déjeuner vers midi, peut-être midi et demi, ou 1 heure de l'après-midi. That's when I eat lunch. Le déjeuner is lunch. And I'm saying je mange le déjeuner vers midi, 1 heure de l'après-midi, around noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Puis, peut-être je prendrai un goûter vers 3 heures de l'après-midi, ou bien 15 heures. 3 heures de l'après-midi est la même chose que 15 heures. So 3 o'clock in the afternoon is the same as 15 hours, or 15 o'clock. Alors, après ça, vers 6 heures du soir, je mange le dîner. So around 6 o'clock in the evening, du soir, I eat, what did I say, dinner. Vers 6 heures, peut-être 6h30, ou bien 7 heures moins le quart. So 6:30, 6:45 sometimes. Du soir, we'll eat dinner in the evening. Or if you want to be speaking military time, which they do in France, but it is also fine to use the times like we do, as long as you specify that it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or 6 o'clock in the evening. if you're talking about the morning, you don't have to specify, but it might be helpful just to clarify what time of the day you're talking about. So 6 o'clock in the morning. Et après le dîner, quelquefois, on mange le dessert. Peut-être un petit goût de chocolat ou de gâteau ou des petits gâteaux, mais pas tout le temps et pas souvent. Et aussi, quelquefois, on mange de la glace qu'on aime bien. So I'm saying sometimes after dinner we have le dessert, dessert. So we might have a little piece of chocolate or, what did I say? Cake, le gâteau, or du gâteau, some cake, or des petits gâteaux, cookies, or little cakes is how they say cookies, or biscuits, des biscuits is another way to say cookies, and ice cream, la glace. I said quelquefois, sometimes, on mange de la glace. And let's see, après le dîner, je me couche, I go to bed, je me couche vers 10h30, on peut dire. 10h30 du soir, 10:30 in the evening, ou vers 11h, parce que j'aime lire. J'aime lire les livres avant de me coucher. Alors, c'est tout pour le temps. On page 113 underneath, it has some expressions here that the first one is not, I don't want you to even learn it that way. It says, à quelle heure tu as anglais? Which is fine, but it's really not proper. It's not correct. I'd rather you say, à quelle heure est-ce que tu as anglais? Or you can invert the subject and the verb and say, à quelle heure as-tu anglais? Okay, so those are the two ways that you can ask that question. What time do you have English class is what it's talking about. À quelle heure est-ce que tu as anglais? Or, à quelle heure as-tu anglais? Okay, so we'll talk about that more in class, but I just wanted to give you that one correction. All right, très bien et à la prochaine fois.